Well, first of all, I'll give credit to Ashland. They're a very solid football team, and they really did a nice job of executing what it was that they wanted to do on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. Now, from our standpoint, I mean, the things that I was most disappointed in is that the opportunities that we had defensively to get off the field certainly presented themselves, and we did not do a very good job in executing those. I think they were 11 of 10 or 11 of 15 on third down and fourth down opportunities. We have to do a much better job of taking advantage when we get those teams into those situations and getting ourselves off the field, which in turn gives our offense more opportunities. Now, on the offense side of the ball, I thought we ran the ball very well at times, and we were able to, move the ball okay, but then we'd stub our toe and we'd get off schedule, and Ashland was able to execute to get themselves off the field defensively, and so it ended up being a very lopsided game from a standpoint of time of possession. So we have to do a better job of staying on the field on offense and getting off the field on defense. What I would say is the big thing there is that we need to do a better job of converting some of our third downs or staying in manageable third down situations, because it would have been really nice if Jared Smith would have had another 8 or 10 carries in that football game with how he was running the football. Well, first of all, I mean, from the time that I've been here, in 8 years now, every game that we've played against Northern Michigan has been a tight, hard-fought football game. And so I don't expect this game to be any different. Usually they've come down to the very last play of the game, a field goal attempt at the very end of the game, an overtime, run and win, and so all of those games have been close. So I expect that it's going to be close, it's going to be hard fought, and it's going to be played with a lot of emotion. And obviously it means a lot to a lot of people in the Upper Peninsula to have two football teams from obviously the UP and playing. And there's a lot of pride that goes between Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech people and alums, and so you want to go out there and you want to play your best to try to represent your school, and hopefully you come out on the right side of that. In our case, with us on the right side of that. When you take a look at Northern Michigan, I mean, obviously the place that you start is Jake Mayon. Jake Mayon is an extremely good running back. He has been for the last couple of years. He's been the best running back in the league. He runs with low pad level. He runs behind his pad, so he finishes runs off. He's got the real ability to jump cut and make some special runs that you've seen over the course of his playing time. Now what that means for us is that we have to do a very good job of pursuit and squeezing gaps and not giving him a lot of space to run in, and then rallying to it at the very end with our whole team. It's a whole team that stops the run. It isn't just the defensive line or the linebackers. It's the whole team that stops the run. So we have to play good, solid team defense against this football team. And then now that includes also in the back end, you have to be good with your eyes so that you don't get a play action pass that gets behind you. We gave up a couple of touchdowns last year in that game, where we weren't good with our eyes, and they were able to get some long touchdown passes and get behind us. Well, again, the thing with that trophy is that, again, there's tons of pride. Hey, it's two UP schools, it's two big rivals playing each other. The ability to have that cup and to put it in your display case, it means a lot to the players. It means a lot to the people in the area and in the communities. So going out there to play, there's tons to play for. Well, again, defensively, they're pretty basic in terms of a lot of the things that they do, but they will bring some pressure at times, and so we're expecting them to be pretty standard 4-down defense, and getting after it. I mean, they're well coached, they're physical. So that's what we're expecting to see. How much pressure they decide to bring during the game, I don't know. We'll see with that as well as the game starts and it gets rolling. This football game traditionally has come down to, oftentimes many big plays. There's been games that have been very low scoring and games that have been very high scoring. And there's a number of opportunities that are going to be out there for big plays, and they can happen on first downs, second downs, or third downs, and they can happen on special teams, and they can happen in the first quarter or the fourth quarter. So those opportunities are going to be out there for both teams. all day long, and it's going to be the matter of which team goes out there and is able to execute the best and take advantage of those key opportunities that are there.